Welcome to Up Close and Personal on the Virtual Channel Network, and I am Claudette Roche, and I am an actress and an accent coach, and I'm here interviewing my husband, Jeff Woolnough, who's a TV and film director.
My name is Jeff Woolnough, and I am here to interview my wife, Claudette Roche, who is an actress and an accent coach, and who looks fantastic in purple.
I know, right? Thank you. So, my darling Jeff, tell the audience, or tell me, how did you get started in this business? What was the first thing you did?
The very first thing I did, my very first job out of school was reading the farm report on the noon news on a small television station in Ontario, Canada.
Farm report?
Yes.
Meaning?
Turning to potatoes.
Wait, talking about
no, it's
beans?
Just I was an on-air
cows?
announcer, and giving the current livestock prices, current produce prices, agricultural news. It was very exciting. It was an exciting start.
It's exciting to listen to right now. So, how did you go from that to directing TV? So, what was your job right after that?
I went to, I moved to Toronto, and I started working as a corporate video and industrial documentary filmmaker, writing them, directing them, producing them, pouring coffee on them. I made something in the neighborhood of 200 of them over the course of 4 or 5 years. And while I was doing that, I wrote a screenplay that was noticed at Norman Jewison's office in Toronto. And I found out that Norman always takes a young director with him on his movies as an observer. And I tried to get on Soldier Story as his observer, failed miserably. Tried to get on Agnes of God as his observer, failed miserably. And then finally got on Moonstruck as his observer. And that was kind of my step up to directing dramatic film and television. Once Norman kind of said, okay, this kid's got something, the producing community in Toronto started to ask who I was, and I eventually got a small television movie to direct, and that was how I got started.
So someone realized that you had worked with Norman, and because you had simply been his observer and doing all the corporate videos, they gave you a shot?
Well, I had written a couple of screenplays by that point, so I did have a resume as a writer. I had directed all those corporate videos and industrial documentaries, and I had won something like 14 national and international awards, so I had a director's reel. The fact that Norman thought I had something and took me on as his observer on Moonstruck meant something to everyone. So it was a combination of all those things that led to me getting hired.
And weren't you nervous to leave corporate videos? At least I was. I was scared for you. Weren't you afraid to leave the safety net of corporate videos to go into film and television?
Absolutely. I was terrified. But I think that this is a business of perception. And if you want to be something that you're not, you have to create the perception that you are that thing. And in order to do that, you have to put the old thing behind you and start saying to everybody, I don't do that anymore. Now I'm this. And eventually, over time, it took me about two years, people started to go, oh, he's not doing corporate videos anymore. He's a director. And I got hired. And I know I have several friends who made the transition the same way, guys who were assistant directors who became directors, guys who were focus pullers and camera operators who became DPs. It's all about making the decision to create that perception and then persevering, even though you have no money left in the bank and you're down to your last dime.
But a wonderful wife supporting you.
Well, there is that.
There's always that.
There is that. Now, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may.
Okay. I think one of the most important things with an accent coach is, street cred. So
I want you hip.
I want to hear some accents.
Oh, wow.
No talking. Just talking when I say so. Okay. Jamaican.
Wait, no. So I must talk like a Jamaican now?
When I name a country. What? You can do this.
This is Jamaican. You can't do more than this.
Cockney.
All right. So, but can't you ask me some questions so I can talk in it? Ask me something.
Persian.
Oh. Well, Persian is something I'm working on. I love it very much. I do Persian.
North Carolina.
Oh, I can only do... This is one of my favorite commercials. It's for Geico. Oh, no! Your tire's all flat and junk. Did I do that? Oh, let me get out my cellular, call your record. Oh, shoot. I got no phone because I'm a pothole. So... But I didn't do the commercial. Somebody else did.
South African.
South Africa. Well, it is like this in South Africa. They talk like that.
Is that black South African or white South African?
It is a colored person. They're right in between.
Okay, good. That's pretty good.
Was it?
I'm impressed.
Good for you.